Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Daggerfall Unity. Last time we were in the middle of doing a quest for the Temple of Akatosh and for the Thieves Guild. So I think we're going to go ahead and continue to do that now. And I'm just reminding myself of where we have to go for Akatosh. To East Cart and pick up a donation at Bargain Warehouse and then return as quickly as I can as to avoid any attacks by people trying to steal whatever it is I'm picking up. So look, we have two quests where we're going to get random attacks, one from the Mages Guild and one from the Temple of Akatosh. So, wait, where was it again? It was, let's see what it's called. East Cart, okay. So let's head to East Cart. We'll head there cautiously. We want to try and get those 7 days for the Mages whenever you upgrade to a new build of Daggerfall Unity. Oh, you hear voices nearby. There he is. Go. All right, this must be for the Thieves Guild coming after me now. Don't toy with us. We're the Thieves Guild. Just give us the papers and get lost. We'll put in a good word for you. No, thank you. I will not be doing that. Let's actually use. We haven't used this at all yet. Let's use this shield, and we'll get our heal out too, just to be ready. Right, so as I was saying, whenever you get a new build of Daggerfall Unity, you don't have to reinstall the mods, but you have to transfer them all over to the new installation, which can be sort of time-consuming. So I thought it might be a good opportunity to make an installation video and just re-download everything from the start. So I don't know if I want to do that now or wait until there's like a later build, but I thought, you know, I don't think there's any like full in-depth tutorial on how to install Daggerfall Unity with all the mods online yet, so might be a good niche to fill. Now we need to go to Bargain Warehouse, so let me see here where that is. There's actually only one store in this whole town, so it must be that one straight to the east. So that was one video idea, and then another potential idea would be like mod showcase videos, where basically I just take an in-depth look at one particular mod, which I thought might be a cool idea. I think there's some videos where people go through mods already on YouTube, so for that reason I wasn't entirely sure if that would make sense, and someone's already sort of done that. Now, before we keep talking about that, let me see. I'm not sure if it's a shopkeeper who we're interested in. I'm going to save the game here, just in case it is. Let's see. No, it's not you. Okay, so it's someone else in here that we're picking the donation up from. Here we go. Yes, yellow flowers. Okay, so we didn't have to type in the code or anything. Very good. I've enclosed the donation in this bag. Send my regards to Evelyn Woodwing. We've been friends for several years. I'll have to catch up with her the next time I'm in Broadpath Minster. Be careful out there. Okay, so now we have the package, and I imagine people will probably be after us now, so let's be careful, and let's head back to Broadpath Minster right away. Anyway, so that was the second idea, was mod showcase videos. And then the third idea I had was potentially doing a stream at some point of Daggerfall Unity. And I'm definitely amenable to making any of those things happen. If Agastar Greensmith spoke correctly, by now Edwill Ashhouse should have arrived at the Yumsley residence. Well, that's actually very useful. That's really cool that it lets us know when the 7 days has expired rather than making us, you know, estimate. So we'll go do that immediately after we finish this temple quest. But first, let's head back to the Order of the Hour down here and finish up this quest for Akatosh. Okay, the entrance should be over here, I think. Yeah. And here we are. Neither the temptation to steal from nor to sell more to Gerwing's donation could shake you. You have a future among us, Titian. Take this for your expenses. Yeah, I was not interested in, I'm an honorable knight. I won't disappoint you. Now, let's see here. We have to go to the Wooding Plantation. Okay. So, the Wooding Plantation. Let's travel there. Because you get item enchanting, and then after that you get Daedra summoning. So this is the only building here, so this must be the one we have to go to. And save before we do this. Alright, let's go. So let's find this person. Okay, there's a lot there's a lot of doors that just go into rooms like this. Closets, I guess you could call them. Totally useless though. Let's see. Where are you? Here you are. Good day. What have we here? A sample of Mortimer and Greenfield's fine work. Let me check whether it has his seal. Well, it appears to be in proper order and condition. Send my regards to Agastar Greensmith. Here is your payment. A pleasure speaking to you. Wonderful. That's actually quite a lot of gold. Did we just get 1,000 golds? Very nice. Well, that was a pretty simple quest there. Let's head back to... Where did we get that quest from? I think it was Daggerfall, right? Oh, I guess I'm not going to be told. I'm pretty sure it was the Daggerfall Mages Guild. A street urchin races up, calling message for Titian from the man in gray. The man in gray. The child runs off before you can grab him, leaving hold a note. Okay. Check out the note. Ooh, God, what is this? If you don't want to be dead as Lysandus, stop your investigations immediately. Do you really want to risk your life for a dead man? You are being watched. Okay, very interesting. Not sure what that one's about, but stop your investigations immediately. What investigations? Into his death? Okay. Interesting. Well, we're going to ignore that for now and head back to Daggerfall and finish this quest up. But haven't been anywhere else, really, so we haven't really had a reason to go anywhere else. Now let's see. Gotta head straight to the south here. Through this nice mist and fog. By the way, I have no idea if this... I assume this note's associated with, like, the main quest, not a mod. Couldn't say for sure, though. Let's see. Okay, right to the east. Or the west, excuse me. And we should be done with this quest. We'll save right before we talk to him, though. Oh, did we... I guess we must have completed the quest right when we delivered that thing. Oh, and our reputation did go up above 50. So we must have been 48 at 48. I must have been wrong about that. So at this point, to get the next rank, what we need is to get our restoration. I think it's 55, and it's at 50 right now. And I think mysticism is where it needs to be. So we need to get another 5 points in the restoration, which we can do by just doing various other quests. And then we'll finally have access to enchanting, which is going to be pretty huge. I'm going to remove these for now because we don't need them, don't want them to degrade. I'm actually not sure the exact process by which these degrade. I mean, because these are always active if they're up. So do they degrade purely just by having them on? That's how I assume it works, but if anyone knows differently, let me know. Oh, and I forgot, hopefully we can check out what Ice Storms, or, I mean, I know what Fireball does, but what one of these spells does at some point too. But for the time being, we have a few things to sell, but let's just go find an inn to stay at, I suppose. Straight to the south here. Now, one guild I've thought about joining is the Fighters Guild. But the thing is, in Longblade, we have a really, really high Longblade skill, which is what you need for the Fighters Guild. But 82, that is pretty insanely high. But the thing is that we don't have any other Fighters Guild skills, really. I'm pretty sure all of the other Fighters Guild skills are one of these. I think one's Giantish, which is only at 4%. Orcish is one, which is at 7%. Oh my gosh, by the way, Stealth at 53, that's really high. Maybe we should have put that in one of our skills, because that's quite high. Must have leveled up quite a lot in use. And then the other Fighters Guild skills are just basically other weapon skills, which obviously we're only using one kind of weapon here, so... it's good to keep track of what gets really high, because whatever gets really high, like in a future playthrough, you'd want to put that as a primary or major skill, because your primary and major skills determine how fast you level up, I'm pretty sure. Dodging's quite high, so it's good that we put that there. So everything, I mean, these were all pretty good decisions, I guess, other than not putting stealth in one of our skill categories. Now let's get a room. And it's 7:24, so quite early actually, so we're gonna have to rest quite a while here. Like 13 hours. And, you know, we could talk to some people and see if we can get just a random townskeeper quest or a quest here. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me, Rodnick Buckinghart is the name. I don't know you. I don't know how I feel about you, but I do need a favor. My sister, Orthrin Morsley, is having a birthday next month, and I could really use some fig for the celebration. I don't know where I can get fig, but I'll accept it. Excellent, you're a smart one. That's easy gold. Go to Duncor's Quality Market and find Bednick Copperhouse. He has the specific fig I need. Remember, there's only a month till the celebration. Duncator's Quality Market. Okay, is that in this town, or...? Let's see here. It doesn't say. I assume it's in this town. I guess we'll find out. I'm pretty sure doing quests for common people just makes you more liked in this region, which actually we're very liked in Daggerfall at the moment, so we ought to travel somewhere else and become more liked there, increase our reputation there. That'd be a good idea, rather than continuously doing quests for people in this region, because we're already admired in the eyes of the law here. But we'll just do this one. Let's see. Oh, I don't even remember which name it was. It was a... Let's see here. The general store, maybe? Oh, yeah. It's to the east, okay. Got it. Now that I know how fast you are when you sprint on a horse, it's hard to go back to just trotting along with this new mod. Let's see. It could be this one here. Let's ask this person. Okay, what if I talk to you bluntly? There we go, thank you. Oh no, it's up to the northeast, slightly. I think this is it right here. Okay, looking for a fig. Hello. I guess it'd be someone else in here then, not you. I don't know why you sent me to go find this fig, because first of all, you're giving me a lot of money just to get a fig, and second of all, you live in the same town as this guy. You got like a prostitute in this room or something. Hello, yes, I'm Ben at Copperhouse. Some fig, yes, I'll have it. I'll take your 20 gold pieces and you can have the fig. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. This guy literally, I'm pretty sure he hired a prostitute. Alright, now. That's a pretty easy quest. If that was all that there was to it, which doesn't seem like there's much else to it. Now, we were in... What inn were we actually in there? I don't remember what inn we were in. I'm not gonna lie. And it's not marking it. It might have been... It was one near the Mage's Guild, right? It might have been the Dwarven Priest, or maybe the Black Dungeon, one of those two. Let's see, right up here. And I guess our goal for next time should be maybe to get a quest involving dungeon crawling. I mean, we want to get our restoration up by 5 points. That's like the next big goal here. This couldn't have been it. Because I recognize, or could it have been? I don't think it was. I think I recognized this guy and it wasn't him. So it must have been the other inn. Let's see. To the south, it could be the Dirty Goat too. Let's head to the northwest and check that one. Right, so anyways, we want to get a restoration up by 5, so you know, if we go dungeon crawling, that could be a good mechanism by which to do that. I don't think I recognize this one either. No, it's not this one, right? So that means it must be the Black Dungeon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, because we just went out of the Mages Guild, so that's to the south of here. If you want to explore other regions as well, like that tip gave us, that could be a good way to find sky shards, potentially, since they seem to be parked in major locations. So, let's see, Black Dungeon. By the way, I heard that, I think I read that one of the sky shards of the sky shard mod is, which one was it, you? You're carrying the fig, do I want to give it to him? Yes, I do. Very good, Titian, here's the gold I promised. I'm not going to rob him of it. I mean, why would I do that? Maybe I should have looked more into that. You know what? I wonder if we could, do we want to see what happens if we don't do that? I don't think we even saved before we got this quest, so we can't even figure out what would have happened if we denied him the fig. Too late, though, at this point. What was I saying about the Sky Shard mod, right? So, I'm pretty sure that... I don't know where the largest lake is, but I think I read on the forums that there's a Sky Shard in the... Oh, this is the lake in Daggerfall, isn't it? I think I read that there's a Sky Shard in the middle of the lake here. This has been kind of a short one, so let's actually go close to this lake, like here. And maybe we can investigate. Okay, let's see here. So, we need to head straight to the north, and that should get us to where we want to go. That looks like a lake right there. We'll save the game before we go there, though. Aha, the rumor was true. Look at that. There it is. Now, given that this is a lake, we're going to want to throw water walking on, so we don't have to swim all the way out there. Whoa, game. Now, another thing I wanted to say was that, by the way, if any of you have any suggestions of something you'd like me to see me do, you know, a quest or a region to go to, you know, just go ahead and let me know, because it'd be fun to make this more interactive, right? So let me know if you have any ideas or something you'd want me to do. Oh, do I not have water walking? Did I not buy that spell? Ooh, that's not nice. And I sold my water walking pants. Of course, the one instance I need them and I sold them. I think I did at least, right? Yeah, I did. I can't believe I didn't buy water walking. Damn, alright. Well, I guess what we should do here is travel to a town that has a mages guild. Hold on. I forget what the shading I know the shading indicates how big they are. Okay, so whiter towns. Okay, so this one probably has a mages guild, so let's head here. Alright. Now let's see where the mages guild is. This could be it. That would be lucky. Not seeing the door though. Oh, it's right here. I don't think this is it. Yeah. And it's 3:03 a.m., so it won't be open anyway. That was the Knights of the Dragon. Let's just head to the nearest tavern up here north, and we'll get some rest. For one day, and we'll wait like... I mean, actually guilds aren't open for a while, so we'll wait quite a while here. 11 a.m., perfect. Don't want to go up the stairs. Alright, now. Oh, the mage's guild is right here, perfect. So, we need to buy some spells. Not you. Make spells, that will do. I wanted to make a light spell, one that gives you light in dungeons, just in case we run out of duration. Round target remains eliminated. Do we want to increase the duration of this? Let's just see how like a very basic one does. Actually, hold on. We're going to save before we do this. Okay. So I wanted to, yeah, so I want to make light. Let's just see what this one does, how this one works. Light the way. Okay, now let's test it out. So now we're carrying a candle around, as you can see. Quite useful. We do have lanterns to deal with the same problem, but... And the question is how long is this duration? Is this a long enough duration to make it worth it? It seems fairly long so far. I mean, it seems like it won't expire immediately, so this is probably fine. So, okay, that's one thing. Now we want to buy water walking. So let's find where we can do that here. Here we are. Can't believe we didn't have that spell. Let's see. Water walking. Yeah, I want to buy that, please. Is there anything else we want to get? What's Wizard's Lock do? Lock something? Is that ever useful? I feel like there's a lot of spells that could potentially be useful. Shield, maybe. Is that a restoration-based spell? I think it is. And I think that's quite useful against magic users, which will become more prevalent. So we'll buy that. It's not that expensive anyway. And then what else? Resist poison, resist shock. We could buy more cure spells. I think we already have cure poison and cure disease, so I guess resistance would be the next thing that we get. Buoyancy. It's the same thing as water walking, isn't it? Yeah, water walking is just more expensive. I guess it lasts for longer or something. Alright. And I like how they have Bald Nose Antidote, which is cure poison, and they also have cure poison. I assume it's just differences in duration or something like that. Alright. Now, we can travel back to, where was it? There was a home right outside of the pond, or the lake, excuse me. Shouldn't refer to any suggestions for what you'd like to see me do. Leave it in the comments, but or else, I think, let's see, we have to head north from here. Let's trot through this town as not to kill any civilians. If there's no, you know, suggestions or anything, I think we may just do some more guild quests for the time being. Maybe get higher with Akatosh. There's actually not very many temple quests compared to the breadth of quests they provide for the Mages Guild and the Knights of the Dragon. And that's another reason to do Fighters Guild quests, is that there's quite a big variety of them. Even though we only have one skill. But the thing is, it's really the prime matters more. You know, in case things crash, I'm going to save the game. It's the primary skill for a guild that matters more. The secondary skill is always, like, generally low, the level at which you need it, and we can always just spend money to buy the secondary skill that we need. Even though it's kind of expensive at our level. Like I said, we really should have paid for training earlier. Okay. Water walking, here we go. Now we sprint to collect the shard. This valley looks so barren. And this will be, I think, the end of an era, the last shard that there is to collect in the Daggerfall region. Endurance increased by 1. Oh no, there's 3 left to find, never mind. I thought that was the last one, but I was completely mistaken. Well, I think with this lovely view of the game, with Trees of Daggerfall and Enhanced Sky and other things like that on, I think that's where we'll leave things off. So thank you everyone so much for watching, as usual. And let me know what you think about everything I said in the episode in the comments, and I will see you all next time.